Hi there! I've been asked to do a video for double hammock. I'm going to, as long as he'll be cooperative, try and show the three main ways that I do, which would either be the regular with ruck straps, a Lexi twist in the front to keep it off the shoulders, and a saltwater finish. So I'm using a size 7. I can do regular double hammock in a 6, but I don't actually own one right now. And 7 gives me more room to play with. So this is a size 7 Diddy Nepomuk, and I have my middle marker. I'm going to place it on my chest, and I go about an arm length out, and that's going to be where I start. I've got to run away. So I'm going to grab him and pop him on my back. So I have my baby, who's not very happy right now. So double hammock starts with a rebozo pass with one short side coming up over your shoulder and the longer side, since we didn't start in the middle, coming underneath your arm. So it looks like that. Tuck in your seat, pin your top rail down. And so for a regular double hammock, you're going to do your chest pass across. This one stays over. You pass your top rail to your other hand, pop it up and over, and you bring it up and over the opposite shoulder. Make sure that chest pass is nice and tight. So now we've got two tails coming over my shoulder of about the same length. And what you're going to do is give them a little twist. You pass it underneath, and you go over that first leg that it's going to hit and under the second. And then you pin. Yeah, the same thing. Give it a little twist under your arm, over that first leg that it's going to hit, and under the second. And that just pins his legs into place to make sure that if he tries to straighten, he's not going to go anywhere. And then you tie off with a double knot in front. So very supportive, takes a lot of the weight onto the chest pads. And now, instead of doing the regular ruck straps that some people will have problems with if you have picky shoulders or joint issues or anything along those lines, from here, what you can do instead is give a double twist in the front, and then do the same thing. You're crossing over that first leg that each side's going to hit. You cross them across the back, and you bring them underneath that second leg that it hits. So with something like this, it will take a lot of pressure off the shoulders, so they're not pressing down on the shoulders, and it puts more pressure here. People with joint issues, fibromyalgia, like I have, other things, find this much more comfortable. You can do as many twists down as you want, whatever you're comfortable with, and then you tie off in the front. The other one that I love is saltwater tie-off, which I have to go back a little bit further for how I do it. So I'm going back to basically how I started with him on my back, and that's with my plain rebozo pass. Instead of passing it straight across my shirt with this one loose on top, I'm going to pass it over of the other shoulder strap. That just helps pin it into place where I'm not going to have to feed it through later on. So you pass it over on top, and then you're going to pass it to your other hand, pop it up, make sure you get your seat in there nice and deep, and you bring it up. And then make sure your chest pass is tight, Okay, and then from here, I've got one underneath, kind of like a shepherd's tie off, and one hanging out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one that's loose that came over my left shoulder, loosen up the right one just a little bit, pass it underneath. Okay, tighten both up with a little bop. So now I've got my left shoulder coming down to my right side, and my left shoulder coming, or my right shoulder coming down and coming to the left. So now I'm just going to pass them so the right's going to the right and the left is going to the left. So I give it another twist and do the same regular tie off. Over the first leg, under the second, and tie off in the front. And as you can see, I don't have nearly as much wrap as I did before. So this definitely eats up if you have a longer wrap and looking for something more to do, giving it a different finish. And then you can have it cup your shoulders, however it's comfortable for you. And there you go. Double hammock with 3 different finishes: a regular, a Lexi twist, and a saltwater finish. Thanks.